Well, hello everyone and welcome to PlayFrame and another week of Pyre, this gorgeous desktop wallpaper generating software which also, it turns out, has a pretty good video game packed in. And some good characters and stories and music. Who'd have thought? So, nothing new to see in here, but it is the start of a new session for me, so just reviewing our crew and our team. Most folks hovering around rank 2. Haven't quite got Shay there yet, but we will. Such a neat game, and so unusual. Just so unlike much of anything else I've encountered before. It's a unique combination of familiar elements. Quite neat. Let's continue the journey. Come dawn, you find Hedwyn and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam. I make no claim the journey will be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwyn motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands, which, for those who may not remember like me, is a gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside beyond which lies the sea. A fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically, a disgusting swamp pit. Let's get going, soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, the sooner we can leave. Works for me. Let's go. You've not yet been to this region of the downside. The lone minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. Boing. Okay, it's a little bit green and hazy, but still rather pretty in an alien landscapes way. I've been worse fetid swamps. I'll say that much. Anyone want to chat? No? Had to check. Let us consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Milithe? Which I still feel like I'm saying wrong. The rite will soon commence there, though. All the way across the marshlands, on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedwyn exchange looks. Then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. I'm gonna. Oh, there you are. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. An ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only then. A message to the lone minstrel. Well, glad I'm up to snuff. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rites shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal, to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Henceforth, you may use the Beyonder Crystal. It is calling you. Against my better judgment, I will take a closer look. The Beyonder Crystal seeks Ruki, does it? I'll see if he's available. A shimmering crystal inscribed with glyphs beyond your understanding. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you're not a total idiot. Thank you. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please, call me Sandra. Nice to meet you. She is a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. Seems like there's a story there. Sandra? Sandra? What do you prefer? We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Described within the book, the voice calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. Just in case you'd forgotten, I'm bound in service to you, along with any idiots whose freedoms happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape, if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while, and yours. Sandra's series of special challenges, custom-tailored for each of your fellow exiles. That sounds really helpful, actually. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rites, should you be so inclined. Beyonders are a spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rites, led by the wraith called Sandra the Unseeing. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom, You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal, and there's something about your name that is just very funny as a match for this, given how, this could be such a portentous sentence. You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. It's very good. Sandra, I guess, has a little bit more of a fantasy vibe and pronunciation, but even so, I like it. You have agreed to consult with Gwyneth from accounting. Anyway, so what you thinking about? I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She laughs at this, or maybe at herself. Certainly, I could make talk with my fellow Beyonders, trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. We are all sick of one another. She laughs again, perhaps not at her joke, but instead at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there's a certain truth in this. We've been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I'd best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with all the others here. So carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me. I shall see to it they learn some more. It sounds great, honestly. Let's, I'm really curious about these trials. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. I think we've basically hired an assistant coach. In an orb. Choose among the worthy. To be tested by Sandra. Well, she wanted to see Rookie. And who can blame her? Rookie, I choose you. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Rookie. What, the loudmouthed cur? Hey, you asked. For Rookie. By name. Well, I suppose that he is ready, technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon, Rookie appears, in heat of the summons. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? Rookie, you stand in the presence of Sandra. Put on your cleats, or whatever we wear for these things. All right, what's the big idea, huh? Is some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition of Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. Well, what? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let's see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades, save for your lovely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. Up here. Looking bemusedly from above, Rookie. Oh dear. Now. No. Ah, you got there first. You're strong too. Go. Ah! Sped too quickly. Can't jump forever. Nope. Mine. Ah. I'm a little rusty coming back. Hey! It's alright, that's what practice and scrimmages are for. Give me that. My ball. Too fast for ya! Goodness, I have to score twice to keep up with you. Maybe a little hasty there, arguably. Hey! I feel like I got you. They're kind of smoking us here. Nope. Ah! Caught up to me. I thought I was gonna get away with that. Haha. Nope. Oh. Oh, I thought it had passed by already. Good to know there's a lingering effect. I'll be taking this. My ball. Get your own. No. Can't have this one. I called it. Jump. Haha. Just gotta score twice more. Ow. Man. No. Ah. It's gonna be close. Ah, they keep getting me on the jump there. In my haste. No. Woo. A little more get up and go than I meant to have there, but that's fine. Boy, they're quick on the defense. That's okay. Jump. Just gotta do it once more, and we got this. And a unique talisman of some sort. Honey? Jump. Yeah, there it is. Getting it back. Rookie. That is how we do it, right, chum? It is. And you acknowledge, likewise, that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. That could have gone worse. Technically. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. You know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? You've received Jamur's Fang for completing Rookie's trial. A rank 5 legendary talisman. Neat. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual, plus 200%. Only usable by Rookie, that's cool. Gnashing his teeth and howling as with joy, the brazen Alpha Chief threw himself at danger. Love that. I guess you're wearing that, bud. Congrats. So what is it that made you ready to do that unique trial thing? Is it because, have you reached rank 3? No, you're kind of behind everyone else. Yeah, why were you selected, I wonder? Well. You'll hear no complaint from me. Fantastic. Okay. That was worth doing. Could do some practice rounds later, and maybe I'll try one on camera just to see what happens in them, but it's good to know that I can do... It's good to know that I've got a practice space also so I can, like, warm up at the start of a session. Convenient. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being and flagging hands eats away at one's spirit. Only the imp Tizo seems unaffected. Most of your fellow exiles lost one hope for the next rite, but not Tizo. Suffer alongside them. A moment, reader. There are several courses we may take through flagging hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. However, your companion spirits shall likely suffer more. Cold Moat, Plaguemont, Fallowfield. They all sound so nice. So we're losing hope while we're here. Can I check our stats? I don't think we can here. Well, let's check our options. Cold Moat, the north route through Flagging Hands crosses a mass grave. The Lone Minstrel says you can get a valuable item if you take a job here. The middle route through Flagging Hands cuts straight to the Pit of Milithe. Headwind suggests taking this faster route will reduce your companion's loss of hope. The south route through Flagging Hands crosses diseased and wilted plains. The Lone Minstrel says you can improve a talisman if you take a job here. I am curious about Cold Moat. Let's get an item. The north route through Flagging Hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There's little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected. We suffer together except for Tizo. Later, you accompany the Lone Minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries. And make no attempt to look it in the eye. The Lone Minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Coldmoat, where many exiles of the downside see their final days. A glimmer of a shade appears before you as you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. You found a Nox shroom. You quickly put it away. Can be sold for 50 money. A seething bit of fungus which holds value to certain denizens. But okay. Onward to our next match. /right. By the time you reach the Pit of Milithe, everyone besides the Imp Tizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. Really hurting on that particular stat. But we do have something to sell. At a slug market. Oh, hey, you guys. You know, this place, a lot of folks, but not a lot of customers, know what I mean? So, have a look around. Thanks, I will. Well, I will gladly sell this. That's a +2 on a talisman, which pretty cool. Grants the bearer +2 presence, +2 hope. I'm gonna grab another of these. And just kind of keep on saving for now. Yeah. That's how you get a repeat customer there, Dad. You give him a deal. So, crew, how are we doing? Not feeling our best right now, I know. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum. You know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... what I mean is... He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is... You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache, that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous?
「
unscrupulous? Rookie wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. There's really only one good answer here, I feel like. I can definitely see why some would see the mustache as something that, like, something that you have so that you can twirl something when being villainous. But, I'd say it looks perfectly fine. Very handsome, and if anything, it gives you a distinguished sort of look. Which is true. You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. And facial hair. Anyway, gotta check the wheels again for mites. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. +1 hope. Good. I need you to have that. And we got a new page. The Empire's collapse. In the words of Gol Golathanian, the Master General. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance, his decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope collar stood by, awaiting such a time as he could rule in my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solium Mur. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. I feel like I'm going to need to, once we have a lot of these pages, I'm going to need to go back and read a lot of them in more rapid succession. Because there's still a lot about the world history and lore that is still very nebulous to me. And probably will be for some time, but that's fine. Don't gotta know history to be good at sports. Most of the time. Let's commence the rite. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Milithae. I don't like Milithae as a pronunciation. I'm gonna say Milithae. Let's try that one. Also probably wrong. But I like the sound of it slightly better. Tizo, can I help you? Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. Yeah, that's kind of my assumption based on the sound you made, buddy. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo all right? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops. Slowly, its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn. Wise of ye to hide yourselves from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral-born. We shall see ye when the stars muster the courage to illuminate this place. The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. Explain? Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed. That was Witch Udmil... Hang on. Witch Udmilde. Udmilde. Sure. Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn. Udmilde is an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession for Islak, the astral-born monstrosity. And the Withdrawn are a triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom, led by the crone witch Udmilde. Tizo makes clear he has no love for Udmilde. Noted, Tizo. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily, with her, best not to take unnecessary chances. We'll take what chances we can get in all this. Everyone, it's time. Okie dokie.
why you made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Melith.
Oh.
In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store, should she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat.
Hey.
But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Thank you. Could have said the name of the place out loud sooner, man. The crone Udmilde sees your... I wonder if that means I should be saying her name different too. Like Udmild. I don't know. The crone Udmilde sees your companions gathered by their pyre. A little flame as that shall never warm ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Islach. Make the night wings suffer. Islach, a monstrosity described in myths and ballads, thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the astral-born yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. Rookie trots forward from your ranks. Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy Islach. Someone please say that out loud soon so I can correct whatever I'm doing wrong. I'm just assuming. Now we doing this or what? The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Udmilde's attention, however. Rookie begins to squirm a bit. Then, Udmilde moves her slender fingers to her mask. Whoa. Cool. So many cool character designs in this already. Foolish. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. Islach shall grow. He shall consume ye, ere your little flame has died. That we shall ensure. Udmilde slides off toward her followers. Rookie remains motionless for a time.
Soup?
Whoops. Gotta choose your trash talk wisely sometimes, Rookie.
Who shall conduct this rite?
Well, we should get Rookie in here, because his hope bounced back a little bit, and just to refresh, hope is respawn time. Right. Okay. Which is not great. Probably not bringing Jadariel on this one. Although, you still have that thing that, 30% chance to bring you back immediately, but just 30%. I'm kind of thinking small squad on this one. Shay needs the experience. Tizo is full up on the hope.
Your choice.
I'm working on it. Thank you. Don't rush me. Yeah, you 3.
Rookie.
And you.
Shay.
Shiru-sama?
And you.
Tizo.
It is done.
All right, Tinies. Tizo's ready to take on the Withdrawn alongside Rookie and Shay. That's great. No matter where ye go, Islach shall find ye and devour ye. Your aura is a little different.
Begin.
Goodbye.
The orb.
Yeah, your aura worries me a little bit. Getcha. Ah, no, you got me. Got you. Move. Boing. Yeah.
Adversary's pyre is the first to falter.
That's how we do. Nope. Yep.
Absolution.
Getting him back. Pass. That was close. Oh.
Beneath contempt.
Ooh, boy, yeah, we are out.
The orb sails forth into the flame.
Respawn time is slow. We are going to have to be careful. Haha. Jump. Ah, jumped just a little bit too late. That's fine. Gotcha both. Ha ha.
Verily.
Verily. Points.
Oh,
Yeah.
Tizo takes the plunge.
Go Tizo. The lifeblood of Islach. It flows within this lair and beneath this world. His lifeblood. It shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair. Oh. Don't love that.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat.
But that, I need you to so I can pronounce it. You're no help at all.
Now, go on, just once more.
I'm gonna. Ah, too low on the hop again. Oh boy.
Pathetic.
Respawn quick, respawn quick. Woo! That was close. Time to go. Yeah!
It is done. The Nightwings once again prevail.
Who would have thought?
Their adversaries proved no match for them.
Good job, Tinies.
The right is ended.
See? Those bog dwellers are just a bunch of hissy talk. The scribes, they vanquished Islach, just as we prevailed tonight. And Tizo praises everyone's courage against Udmilte and the withdrawn. Thank you, Tizo. Hey, so that is how you say it. Awesome. We have failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye, from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Bunch of sore losers out here. Hey, rank up.
Things awakened in the moon-touched girl.
The scribes, they whisper to me. They do, from time to time. Excellent. Gonna choose a mastery for you, finally. Tricks of the Rope Collar, enhancing a savage's deafness and trickery. None could predict or outsmart Kaelmer Rope Collar, chief aide of the Emperor of Sar. And this one would give you heightened reflex. The brief charge up time before Shay jumps or sprints is virtually eliminated. Interesting. Or the Grand Traitor's Leanings, enhancing a savage's aggression and persistence. The brief charge up time before Shay can cast her aura is greatly reduced. Yeah, so what's the destination for these? While grasping the orb, Shay sprints and jumps without using stamina. That's... wow. It's pretty good. If Shay is banished while jumping, she shall instantly return at the origin of her jump. Also interesting. That feels trickier to use. Jumps and power jumps further than usual, while sprinting slows nearby adversaries. Flings the orb faster and farther than usual. When saluting, Shay automatically leaps toward the orb if no one has it. I'm finding this side slightly more exciting. I like this better than this, but I like everything else in this tree better. At a glance, at least. So, yeah.
A devious trick from the rope collar.
Very good, team.
Until the stars align.
We did it. Having prevailed against the Withdrawn in a rather one-sided contest, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal in the relative safety of the Black Wagon. So, when can we get out of here? What, Greentail? Had enough of Udmilte's hospitality for the time. Oh, Jody. Yeah, thanks. I'm good. The reader in the stars will point the way, as ever. It's just, so far we've kept on going north. If that's the case again this time, the Sea of Solace spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when last a vessel dared to sail those waters. An impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. That does sound bad. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What is the matter, little one? Tizo's trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp into the dark of night. You find Shay and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it is not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Shay. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. Tizo is happy to have obliged the lone minstrel. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please, look upon the stars and see where they compel us to go next. You look towards the heavens and seek a destination. Is this where we're going? Ori's the Azure Star. Burns bright over the ruins of a lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. Well, guess this is where we're going. The rights beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars. You talk like we can just go right out into the water. Pardon my interruption, though perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood. He has a way of anticipating such eventualities. Remind me? The apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Ruki. West of here lies a place called Big Bertrude's. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. A small bog-dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through here, some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Hedwyn's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. I want to meet a Big Bertrude. But we're gonna have to do that next time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next episode for Big Bertrude. Can't wait. Bye!